It's cool out here this morning. It's in the 40s. I've got on my brown shirt jacket. Hi, Stripe. How are you, buddy? Hi, Marty. Hi. Hello. Hi, sweetie. Come on. Oh, Marty, goodness. That's close. Oh, my goodness. Hi. Oh, that was my Crocs. They squeaked. Sorry. Marty is a little piglet. I was able to touch her back while she was eating a little bit. I don't know if she knew it was me. That's a good tux. Let's get some exercise. Wow, 9:30 in the morning and there is stuff in the mailbox. So I'm working on my Lego project a little bit while we're watching videos this morning, and I have replaced out all the wrong color pieces over here so it looks right. And I just thought you guys might enjoy seeing this hinge and how it works. So this moves on this joint, and so some of the very bottom pieces are not actually attached to the brick, which was a really neat construction thing. So what the guy did is he came in, he made sure at least every other one of them was attached. And then they're layered around there like that. So it's attached here and it's attached here. And anyway, he was able to layer it like 3 layers tall and get the right rounded shape, which I think he did a great job. And then the guy that did the instructions. And I just thought you'd think that was kind of neat. So, when you do that, you need a lot of those hinges. So going up this thing, I have the lighter colored ones that are going to build it higher, because it's just going to continue the same thing. It takes 3 flat tiles for every normal tile. So every one of these that looks like this, that's a side of a wall or whatever. It takes 3 of these flat ones to make that. So you can see if you've got 6 stories tall and you need to keep going around in a circle with these, why in some cases, sometimes you can do this. Like there's some of these that are 1x2s in here. But then sometimes you need like 3 of these in a row to even it up. So it can take quite a few of those. So I got a couple chairs built and I'm working on the refrigerator. I'll probably finish the refrigerator at least when I go back inside. But yeah. Don and I are a little stressed about this cable thing.
Well, yeah.
We've been talking about it this morning, and there's no clear cut. And I told him if he and I could walk it one more time together, I have full trust in our ability to come to some agreement. And then if we have a couple of things we think will work, let's put out there the one we want and just make them say no. Anyway, we're going to go walk the driveway again, and we'll both be glad when this cable thing's behind us. I think that's fair to say. You're looking so cute today in your yellow hat and your blue shirt and your overalls.
That's right.
So Don knows he's going to be doing some level of conduit, finding, trenching over here near the side of the house. That's why he's got his work clothes on. They're not going to do things. I have 100% complete faith in Don's ability to plan, be careful, execute, handle anything that comes up. Right. But that is the only person, well, there might be 1 or 2 other men, but really he's the only person that I trust to do that. So we got to look out for ourselves here. We got to, no one's going to care about our yard and our stuff as good as we are. There's Bluebird. Yeah. We have eggs in our box. I don't know if I said that online or not, but we do. The one down here halfway up the driveway. I see we got a bird on the suet. Looks like a tufted titmouse, I think.
Okay, I guess we've decided we're not going to try to find the conduit. That would require digging significantly in the flower bed, which, you know, Maria's...
That corner I'm good with.
She's okay with. But the fact that my memory is so poor, I know, you see the red mark, I know that that conduit that I ran...
Yeah, Don says it probably comes out where there's a little bit of a divot.
Right.
There's a divot right here, and it probably comes out here, but the power line's there. Of course, it's down in the ground, and it's there.
Right, it's like it
kinds of come over at an angle.
Yeah, it's really deep. It just isn't really... If the end was sticking up over there and it was accessible over there, but I don't remember what I did when I ran the power to the garage.
To the carport and
stuff. To the carport, thank you. The carport.
The last time we were over here fooling with digging was the carport.
That's right. I had that all dug out then, and I don't know what I did with that piece of conduit.
Yeah, we have pictures from 2016.
And it doesn't show up.
Yeah, and Don labeled them and wrote descriptions and everything. Here comes Amazon. But it's still not as clear. As many pictures and as much documentation as we tried to do, we still sort of missed the boat a little bit.
We're gonna do it over here. We're gonna run it up this crack.
Yeah, Don's gonna probably take off this little half piece of wood, quarter piece of wood, and then he's gonna get this crack cleared out. The guy was fairly confident he could go through there. And then up over here to the box. The orange wire being the box for the cable. I was looking at my tree and I saw, wow, there's a praying mantis cocoon there. That's what that is. We think we decided preference number one, I think I convinced Don and Don's convinced too, is slit it, not with the big machine, but the little hand slitter down to the footbridge, across underneath the footbridge, hug the left side of the log outlined rectangle. Let them go up the walkway, even if that means messing up our mulch. And then go straight out to the street, so that's about 15 feet on this side of the driveway, and then cross up there near the culvert at the end of the driveway. And if they want, wherever they can do their machine, they are welcome to do it, and except for up here in the grass, because Don's worried about erosion, he really wants them to hand slit it.
If they actually do a trench, try to do the trenching up here, that it just doesn't work well. I fought erosion problems here quite a bit, and you can actually see it's because of the erosion. So I really...
Yeah, I guess we'll back down and let them just leave it above ground for a long distance on the other side of the driveway if we can't get them to do what we really want them to do. Yeah. I have gotten all of the interior that the directions called for done. Built the refrigerator, stove, cabinets, sink, dishwasher, kitchen table, bookshelf, couple of chairs, a coffee table, and a lamp. That's what the interior called for. Actually leaves this area open. I don't find that to be a problem. Maybe some stair steps or something goes over here. Not sure yet. That could be. I'm not that far in the directions. I like the way it's turned out. I made a couple of substitutions. I inverted a couple of colors, but I think everything is good. And yeah, it's ready to start the walls, and I'm gonna go out and hang with Don. I'm not gonna do that right now. So Don's got everything ready. He can go up the wall. He used the pressure washer to really make sure that this separation between the two pieces of cement is plenty big enough for the cable. He's got the strip of wood up from over here, and I see that he even put a little notch in the corner here for the cable to be able to go through. And it's good. It's ready from over here. He even took off the bottom of the downspout. Don has marked where the old phone line goes so that they can avoid it where it comes up to the house here. And I'm providing moral support from the front porch.
Right, there's no reason to cut it just because.
Yep. And it's really nice out here. It could be a lot worse for having to be out here doing something in the yard. Guess what time it is?
It's Mother's Day time.
It's time to put up my new light fixture. We're sort of half in the dark because Dawn's got the circuit breaker off to the lights that normally we would have on that would allow us to see better.
This thing looks complicated. I mean, you have to read the instructions.
He says that the plate is exactly like the foyer light at the front. Like he figured it's very small. And I'm over here doing the Wi-Fi bulbs.
Yeah.
So this light fixture came from Costway. You can buy from them direct or buy off Amazon or whatever. The thing I was really liking is that the frosted globes, instead of there being little screws up there, there's actually a screw-in piece of plastic. See, next near Don's head, he's going to unscrew that next one.
Yeah.
That comes off, and then you put up the frosted piece, and then you screw that back in. There's no little tiny metal screws holding the glass in place like on older fixtures.
Yeah,
I really, really like that.
And I was right about this box. You have to be super careful cutting that hole exactly. Do not make your hole a little big, because if you do, you'll end up. I did a bit of job. I tore the paper.
I wasn't going to tell him that.
Yeah, well, but at least I cut the
hole the right size.
You were the right size, but unfortunately I did tear the paper.
Yeah, the painter's tape that shouldn't have done that did that. The fixture swapped out. The bulbs are installed. The Wi-Fi part of them is programmed. That is 1/4 of what they're capable of. I dimmed it down so I could put it on video and it not be whited out, so you'd actually be able to see some detail. So I'm going to create my routine. All 4 bulbs, Lego 1 through Lego 4, will be controlled by Lego, the command or the routine, and it'll come on and off. And we have coffee time and coffee over, which brightens up the room in the morning when we're in here doing stuff, and I'll probably add it. Once I make a group, I'll probably add them to that routine. Well, I didn't make it out to play Pokemon earlier, so Donna's graciously agreed to go out with me now for a quick Saturday night, date night drive around Fuquay. Because, you know, Fuquay is so exciting.
That's right.
Thanks, Donna. Just to say, whatever was going on with 2021.4.15.6, it's the same cold weather updates. You know, it's just bug fixes. There's no new function, at least not that they're telling us. Well, Fuquay is booming. The Fainting Goat Brewing Company on the left, Mason Jar Tavern on the right, Vicious Vicious over by the library 1 street over. They were busy. I'm sure Anna's Pizza up here on the left's got folks. It's pretty good number of people out enjoying the night. I think we said that they had removed outdoor mask restrictions in our state last week. They're still saying if it's a large crowd it would be a good idea, but you know, they have come off of the outdoor mask wearing a bit, so no reason not to probably sit out on the patio and have a beverage, especially if you've had your vaccine. Personally, I'm still more comfortable with outside eating arrangements and have not been indoor anywhere, even though our vaccines are good now, but hope there's more protection now. So we learned that the Judd Parkway extension opened on Friday. Opened yesterday.
Yeah, opened yesterday.
We didn't know, or we would have driven it yesterday. We're approaching it now, and we're just going to check it out. We won't be able to, of course, show you too much at night. We won't even be able to see it really, understand really good what we're seeing at night. First time on a new road. I'm a little curious about what Jules is going to do here, because looks like we're on autopilot, but we're going to be going on to the new part of the road, and there's like basically no road on the map there.
Yeah,
maps have not been updated. I'm anticipating autopilot being unhappy here in a second, but we'll see.
Well, we're on autopilot right now, waiting at the traffic light.
Yep.
We'll see.
Guess I'll let you see the view in front, because the car is going to alert if it's not happy.
Yeah, it's gonna.
It's a sort of a wide intersection.
Yeah.
Don clicked the stalk to tell the car to go. Oh, he got a light force, apply light force. Well, I guess the car's pretty happy because there's lanes.
Yeah, I would say...
We're driving into nothingness, but there's lanes. That's funny. Always a little funny when you're going across the field. Nice and painted.
Yeah, it's well marked.
So even though Maps doesn't know about it, Jules is happy to drive it.
Yeah, we don't have to wait for a map update to drive the road. Funny thing is, even got the speed limit, so that's really wild.
Right, but I think it sets it the last known speed.
Yeah, well, it is 45.
And there are real signs for it to read. So that's, you know, positive too. Well, way cool.
I agree.
You know, Don won't get to use this road very much because I'm not going to want to avoid the Pokestops. But if we were really trying to get out of town quick to go up 55 to get to Holly Springs, or, you know, up to 64 to head west or something, that this would probably be faster.
Yeah. It's good.
But I'm not going to want to take it because there's no Pokestops over here. The thrill will be gone after checking it out for the first time for me.
Pretty much. Hater.
Wow, I just got done reorganizing and putting away all of my Lego stuff.
I think we're gonna have to go get the GMC.
Goodness.
All in all this loot.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, Dawn and I determined we must have forgot to get the mail yesterday, and this morning when I got the mail, that was actually yesterday's mail.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we decided upon.
I agree.
I checked it, but then it hadn't come, and then nobody went back out. Well, both Gray and Slate were already in the garage asleep for the night. Sorry to have disturbed you girls. I came in to make sure they were good, but they kind of know. Dawn pulls in on this side, they move to the other side. And Dawn's plugging in.
Well, you know, you have to charge your Tesla at least once a week, right?
During COVID.
During COVID.
Although I guess we can't really count COVID anymore.
Yeah, once a week if it needs it or not. It's like I used to run the dishwasher once a week if it needed it or not.
Funny. So Dawn's put on Saturday Night Live for us. We're like 15 minutes behind, but we're watching. And Dawn, he told me 10 minutes ago with this Mother's Day thing, you know May's going to come out. You know May's going to be on the show with him, right? So he guessed it because there's May. And I may have gone, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, a few times during the show so far. And we're both laughing a lot. And it's really cool. So far, so good. We're like both pulling for him to pull this off.
Yeah.
Great. We're like really hoping for him.
Yeah.